Hello everyone, welcome to your daily card reading for March 17th, 2015. And I apologize for the kind of abrupt ending yesterday. I think I just only, say a few more words to wrap up the reading, but I was kind of in a hurry because I had already done a reading that got cut off. And so that was a bummer, and then I had to redo it. And I don't know, my camera is overheating a lot. It might be just because it's hotter, but hopefully the camera's not getting worse. But anyway, so I do apologize for that. I just didn't have time to have the camera cool and then tell you again because I had to get somewhere to meet some people. So anyway, I am going to do 3 moving lines today, which are steps in time, and a healing card and an overall message card, and with the chickens. And then I'll start with a tree magic. Okay. Romantic love. We got this the other day. I don't know when, but it says, by giving love, you will be showered by love in return. Love is to see good in all things. Number 11, the apple tree. And 11 has to do with divine inspiration. And really, when we fall in love with another, we get that divine inspiration. That's like the promise we wait to have fulfilled. Everybody's greatest wishes to have beautiful partnership. So if we meet God within another human being, and are able to have a companion, I think that's the ultimate inspiration and restoration of our sense of God in our life, or the sense of a supreme being, or the sense of the highest love and intelligence that can exist, because that's what the love and intelligence is embodied in partnership, that just can be explored in a way that is very difficult to explore as an individual. Although if we are single, we can have this feeling of being complete. We can have this feeling of some type of partnership, even if we are alone. Just kind of partner. We can have a sense of family, or have a sense of partnership with ourselves, that we feel solid and stable, and almost like we can nurture ourselves and care for ourselves in the same way that we would be inspired to do for somebody else, or to have what would inspire us in our life if somebody was doing this to us, for us also. So although I do really feel that the most magical love that can be felt is with another person in love. There's those other forms of magical love, and maybe maybe people who have the romantic love all the time, maybe they feel differently. I guess I never do. I always have the magical love in other ways, and they're comparable, but there's something very, very special about the romantic love. And the apple, I always think of the apple for the teacher too. So and that's what really strong partnerships are all about, is teaching and learning and growing through life experience together. So okay, I am going to draw 3 moving lines. Okay, we have little spirit. So this has to do with making a decision and spontaneously acting. And ha ha ha, which has to do with being able to turn situations around and getting yourself into a place where you get a break from things long enough to really kind of take some deep breaths, and you have a safe place to kind of remove yourself from chronic stress or chronic situations. And then from that point, from removing yourself, really kind of getting a good objective understanding of how to really not get into a place of chronic stress again. What needs to change to get you out of the chronic stress. Although things often, the patterns are everywhere. It's not like we can totally get rid of things that stress us out chronically, but we can certainly change what is dominant in our life. So it does have to do with moves and changes, and just kind of getting out of a long-term chronic situation. And then it's also about once you know that you're safe, once you know that you're free, just really kind of turning around those dynamics, so that when you see the patterns, when you see the things that used to stress you out, it's like, the charge can be released now. It's like you're over the heart of the experience. So now it's just, kind of laughing at the past and turning things around so that they don't, they become ridiculous. You laugh when you see the ridiculousness of it, or the absurdity, or even, turning the joke on the person who's, causing the problem, seeing how things actually are so ironic with people who, cause problems or are a source of our chronic stress. Whatever is the source of our chronic stress, really they in turn, by our removal from their situation, end up having to face themselves. So then we get into the Ace of Fire, which is having to do with really like Renaissance person and being well-rounded and having many, many different qualities to your nature, to your personality. Dynamic personality, and also dynamic life. So as a person is, they often perform in these ways, so that, if this has to do with being really well-rounded in all the areas of your life, and then also in the things that you do. So, and just kind of being balanced in all the parts of yourself where you... Okay, sorry, the camera shut off. I'm not sure where I was, but I think I was saying being balanced in all the parts of yourself, and your attention to all your aspects of life. Okay, so our healing card is Mundi in Training, which has to do with moving forward in the physical world with our work and our service and our projects, and whatever it is that we aspire to do, whatever it is that we like to put our energy into. This is about really perfecting our craft. So whatever it is that you love to do, or whatever it is how you live your life, really kind of perfecting your work and service of your life, and being acknowledged for something that you really have a talent in, or have a gift with, and just being recognized for your gifts and your talents. And actually this has to do with leadership also becoming a leader of your whatever it is that you do best. You know, even if it's motherhood or, you know, whatever part of our life here, whatever it is that we kind of cherish, or where our special strength maybe is at the moment. We have a healing with our ability to work and perform, or to exercise our work, and then, you know, moving forward as the world recognizes us, and as we're able to put out, we receive back the kind of the recognition of, or receive back the energy in some form. And then our final card here is, for our overall message card, is Pina. Okay, so that's Chocolata. Chocolata has to do with really paying attention to your body's needs, and knowing, paying attention to what you take in, and what you do for your body. So, I guess she had that little message there. Okay. So the overall message card is transference of knowledge, transference of understanding, and really being able to allow others to see through your eyes and to wear your shoes, and or maybe vice versa. You learn about what someone else sees through their eyes and what it's like in their shoes, and really having an exchange with somebody that is enlightening. And this also has to do with clear definition. So if there's cloudiness about what is between people, or what makes people different, or what makes them similar, who people are, definition. All our understanding of everything is through binary oppositions. We see in opposites. Everything we see is opposites in some way. To be able to identify something, there has to be this understanding of the contradiction, the opposite. And that's what Bin is about, is really seeing the between. That's her name actually means to be between. So for the overall message, it's, you know, just something to keep in mind. And here's Da Vinci, and the camera is going to shut off, but I will come back on as soon as it shuts off here. In Chocolata. Okay. So, to keep in mind, the overall message here to keep in mind is really to look at the details, really to be able to explain details, you know, be clear in definitions, be clear in pictures. Really, the transference of a picture, the transference of a understanding. So just really to be able to, you know, calmly look into life situations, and to be able to, you know, detail them and transfer this information to bring the understanding. What happened to it? Oh, I guess this just fell down here. Okay. Sorry. So, okay, again, looking at the moving lines, just to recap here, we have a decision that is going to be made, spontaneous decision, and we get kind of some space. We make a life change so that we can get over chronic things, and then we move into this place of really being able to be well-rounded and have our life very balanced in all of the parts of our life, and having our life, you know, being a little bit of this and a little bit of that, so that we have a well-rounded Renaissance type of life with lots of okay, sorry, Chocolata really wanted to get in this place, so anyway, felt bad. And then she got stuck on something, so alright, so we have this decision and getting the space that we need, and then really understanding how to balance our life, and how to be able to step in all the different areas of our life, and cultivate all the different parts of ourself. And then whatever we are doing in our work and service, in our skills and our crafts, we are developing them. And I almost want to say this healing has to do with this last card here, that is about really being acknowledged and honored for what you can do. What you're good at, what your skills and your talents, and what your art is, what your science is, or whatever it is that you are moving into, this area that you're moving into. So, and once we get it, when we're chronically stressed, we cannot have this renaissance. Our energy gets tied up with dealing with problems. When we're problem free, we're able to put our energy into really wonderful things, wonderful new projects, and wonderful parts of our life, and wonderful aspects of things. So as soon as we can do that, we get recognized for who we are and what we can do. And the overall message card is really to pay attention to definitions, to details, to to the picture of a story that you need to transmit to somebody, or somebody needs to transmit to you. So there's this exchange, transference of knowledge with Dina to see clearly. So, again, the overall message card, or the grounding message card, is number 11, the apple tree romantic love, and it says, by giving love, you will be showered by love in return. Love is to see good in all things. So, I hope everyone got what they needed out of this today, and I will see you again tomorrow. Thanks a lot.